Did you know the Bible is filled with women who weren't just faithful, but fearless? Some led armies, some crushed kings, others changed the course of history with a single act of courage. And many? Their stories are stranger and more powerful than you've ever heard. Today at Brightside Breakthrough, we're diving into the fearless women of the Bible. Meet Deborah, a prophetess, a judge, and the only woman to lead Israel in battle. But here's the twist. She didn't wield a sword. Instead, she commanded generals and spoke on God's behalf. And when the enemy was defeated, it wasn't by a warrior, but by another woman, Jael. Here is Jael, another fearless woman who used nothing but a tent peg. Sisera, the enemy commander, ran to Jael's tent seeking refuge. She offered him milk and a blanket, and then drove a tent peg through his skull while he slept. Gruesome? Yes. But the Bible calls her most blessed among women. Why? Because she ended a war and fulfilled a prophecy. Then there's Rahab, a prostitute in Jericho. An unlikely hero, right? But she hid the Israelite spies, lied to protect them, and secured her family's salvation. She didn't just survive. She became an ancestor of Jesus. This is proof that God's grace writes the most unexpected stories. Next, we have Queen Esther, who won a king's favor in a royal beauty contest. But her real strength was in her silence, strategy, and timing. When her people were threatened with genocide, she stepped forward, risking death to speak up, and her words changed the fate of a nation. Ever heard of Hula? Most haven't. But when King Josiah discovered a lost scroll of God's law, he didn't call Jeremiah. He went to Hula. Her prophecy sparked national repentance, a forgotten name, yet a voice that shook a kingdom. These women weren't just powerful. They were unusual, unexpected, unforgettable. God didn't choose them for their perfection. He chose them for their purpose. So next time you think you're too unlikely, too broken, or too different to be used by God, remember these women. And remember, God specializes in the unexpected. If you are enjoying this Brightside Breakthrough video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share.